is part of the SuperPods network. You can find SuperPods on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Patreon, and Twitter at _SuperPods. You can also join our Discord at discord.gg/SuperPods. Thank you for your continued support, and happy listening.
Cap, you need to get it back.
I'm hearing that.
Great double kill here. This is a perfect. Get the triple.
There you go.
Hugo!
Go down two.
Oh, what a play.
Amazing headshot there.
The two BR players, this piece could be a perfect picture. Oh my, what was coming up? That's a pick. 47-46.
Camo's up.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are super excited to be back with another week of the Quigley Live Prediction Show. And this week, we get to dive into really like what I'm most excited about this season. How we're looking at the season going into these new pods as things have been kind of reformatted. Last week, we talked about how that reformatting was going to kind of look, how the structure was going to be made out. Talked about the new council system where we had, this big meeting coming together and everybody got to talk about all this stuff. Banksy, are we seeing some banger matches? Matchups looking good? What are we...
Let me be honest. I was kind of going through the matchups, and we're getting a lot of I want to say the higher tier matches or closer matchups we wanted to see this week. There are some matchups that we obviously have that are just going to go the way we think they're going to go. Looking at the list here, we had a lot of D2 matchups that we've seen before. We have some new matchups that we haven't seen yet. But we do also have one that's playing currently, and hopefully they're done by the time we get here. Get to them.
3-0.
It's okay. Yes, when we get to them, it's a 3-0. A 3-0 UNA, in our opinion.
Well, I just wanted to say it before they finish so that we can get our picks in there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I had a 3-0 for UNA when I was making this list. But when we get there, we'll talk about the matchups, and hopefully they're done. They won the King of the Hill 4-1, and they won the Slayer 50-40. Probably I got off of it once we started here. So
I'll pull it up in just a second.
We'll see what happened there. But I want to start off today while they're playing before we get into predictions is to obviously we're going to show the current top 10, everybody going into that week 4, and then we're going to actually do our shout outs early. Hey Lonzy, call us dads.
What's going on? What's going on? I am not a dad. Only one dad on this call right now.
So number 6.
Whoa.
But we're going to talk about the top 10s going into this week. Obviously these are going to be different, and I'll pull it up here on screen so we can look at it. The current top 10: UNA, UVU, UOU, Fisher, YCP, UCF, Clemson, USF, OU, and RIT. Now, honestly, this is a good top 10 going into this pod shakeup. Looking at it, is there anybody we're missing, Ben, out of that top 10 that you think should be there?
I'm just trying to look through all this. I mean, we called UNA, we called UVU, we called UOU, we called Fisher, we called York. I had UCF up high. I don't know if I had them at a number 6, but of course this is still, kind of shaping out. Clemson definitely had them. USF, they were up there. Oklahoma is not a surprise, but they were definitely on the bubble for me. I didn't really know where they were going to stack up. Of course, we do know. I know these graphics are showing top 10, but it's a great indicator as to seeing top 9 are actually going to be making that Osiris league or division. So instead of having Division 1, that will be the Osiris, and the Division 2 will be Apollo. So right now, RIT is actually on the cusp. They're still within the bubble, not quite in that top 9 slated spot just yet, but they look to be the top of that second division. I think this looks like a pretty solid like kind of lineup. I don't know if this really changes as we go throughout. I mean, I feel like these are going to be the 9 that we see, but I mean, we'll see as the season continues.
Yeah. And I do want to preface this if everybody's looking at it. There are some 2-1s, there are some 2-2s. That just means, and the reason they're a little bit higher than the bottom 2 is due to map count, right? OU and RIT probably went the distance, which means they ended up losing more than what Clemson and USF have done. And we do have a Clemson player. We have a Clemson player, 2 UCF players. I can't, and 2 UVU players getting some shout outs today. The U's are messing with me, man. They're just messing with me. But we do have some shout outs, and I do agree with you where this top 10 is something that we should go to. And Lonzy, that it looks like he is trying at UCF, but will he make a difference?
Real quickly for anybody who may be watching who cannot see the chat, Lonzy's asking because in College Halo chat we did see APG looks to be looking for contact with UCF. I don't know if he's looking to play, maybe he's looking to coach, maybe he just sees, he's seeing this stream, he's seeing this team not do what he wants, and he's like, maybe I can get in there and coach. We have no clue. We do not have any intel. That's what I'll say.
You're right, Lonzy. That would be exciting, having someone like APG in the league in any sort of fashion. I mean, it'd be coaching, like Ben said, playing. Maybe we can get him in for casting. He's casted before. Watch party, Quigley watch party with APG. I mean, we might be able to make it happen. And just saying, if he
APG, hit us up. We'll be at DreamHack Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'll come sit on the couch.
Yeah, we'll join. Hey, let us in. But no, I really like this. I like this top 10. Everybody looking at Fisher, it is a different roster. I mean, not like a fully different roster, but they are 3-0. They did play some of those games coming in out of their first few weeks there. I think the team FF'd or something. Roster audition is done.
He said audition, not audition. Come on, man.
Damn it.
Yo, Mace. What do you mean by that? what do you mean by that?
He's getting them in there. Okay, is what he's doing.
No, I think he's saying that like they can't add him in, but I think
right. But he could definitely come in for next season or whatever.
He could coach.
He can coach. Good coach. Never know, man. But yeah, I mean, looking at that top 10, that's really exciting. Top 10. I'm glad Maskey said something because I would love to see what Mason can do coming up against, UNA here soon. We'll definitely see it.
Maskey has put UCF and APG in contact. Let me ask something, Maskey. Let's just say there's a likelihood that he does play. Does that frighten you at all, or are you just?
That doesn't frighten Mason at all. He's not.
I wouldn't think it does. I'm just trying to feed the flame a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't feel like he's got to be scared, but
he's got that locked in look that he had at.
Are you afraid that Balls is gonna just go crazy because he's got APG shooting next to him?
I mean, that's a fate to take. What if he replaced Bales? What if he replaced him?
You can't replace Balls, bro.
That's true. I guess so. Wow,
it's literally taking that team's manhood, bro. You can't take away their balls.
I just want people to put a you need a pro narrative on a different school. Hey,
you know what?
That's a good shout right there. That's a good shout right there.
I tip that. Wait. Does that mean that this is your this is like your redeeming season?
This is it.
Because you don't have a pro. The last time you guys didn't have a pro, you guys lost to UNG. Now you have a chance without a pro to kind of come back in and redeem yourselves. This is your season.
Make a statement is what they're gonna do. I'm really excited for that UNA match. Yeah, that's true. Wait, yeah, he does. He has 2. He's won twice without a pro.
No. But I'm just saying, like, since the last time. Like, I know he's won without a pro. I'm just saying since the last time that he didn't have a pro.
Oh, Ben's calling your
You know what I'm saying?
natties a Mickey Mouse ring.
Okay, that's not. I know this.
Fonzie, what? You know how many pro-ams are like everywhere? All right. Before,
Basically, no APG. He's required to play College Halo 8 2 nights a week if he wants to play.
yeah, and tell him we can get a College Halo Quigley watch party going on. Which of the six?
Which of the six is Mickey? Okay. My fault. My fault.
Yeah, Ben. This guy's goated.
Okay.
Hey, Ben said it, not me. But let's show our shout outs here.
You gonna show?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I was about to say this. But
Okay.
go into our shout outs here for the week. They're on Twitter if you haven't seen them yet. We're getting a lot of love on those, so that's awesome to see people actually seeing them. First shout out actually goes to Bales. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He had the highest KD with an average lifetime of 2 minutes and 7 seconds in a single game. He had an 18.0. Really good performance out of him in that game. I really want to see how the new pods shake this up, because what we've noticed is that in these shout outs for the highest KD, it's a pretty high KD, you know what I mean? So it's like, are things going to change when it comes to these shout outs or these wins? But huge congrats to Bales. And thank you everybody who actually responded in a quick manner on getting me Spartans. I mean, I did that in less than 24 hours. So our next shout out here is going to go to Clemson's very own Zeta. He had a 67.47 average accuracy out of all his matches. Guy is shooting. I know we had talked about, like UNA, they're shooters. They always have high accuracies. And he beat out 2 UNA players to achieve this past week. So keep up the good work and just kind of keep improving there. Lonzy, you would make one of these if your accuracy was high enough, if you had a high KD. I mean, there are options to still DoorDash. Who's that? HC. Yeah, Zeta did really well. And he got to me really quickly too. And now the next two are UVU players. All right. There's some change up, guys. There's no YCP. There's no UNA in this list. All right. We got Dilly coming back again for another shout out. This time he got the most headshots during the week. He got 70 headshots, which I believe is the highest out of all the headshots. Going back through it, it's been, let's see, 66 headshots. Let's see what the first headshots was. Of course, I can't see the first headshots. Oh, well, I think he's the highest or second highest. But, I mean, Dilly has always been very good. Oh, he's the second highest. Naz had 107 that first week. The first week was stacked against everybody.
Keep that graphic up for just a few seconds and keep talking about this. What do you think is the key, right? Like we're seeing Lonzy ask in any, huh?
Misspelled Dilly. I misspelled his name. I forgot the N and
no. No way.
I did.
What do you think the key is, right? If there's a player watching, maybe watching here live on Twitch, maybe afterwards watching on YouTube, what is the key here, right? They're looking at that 70 headshots, or they're looking at that accuracy, or whatever it may be. What's their route to being next week's shout out, as we keep this graphic up here and kind of just talk over that?
I mean, I'm going to be honest, when looking at all of these teams and looking at all of these players, where's my worst objective player? Lonzy, I can make that. I'll make it. You'll get one at the end of the season. I got you, Lonzy. But looking at these, like getting the headshots and everything, and what I've noticed from each player for like the lifetime and stuff, they're kind of the one on the map that was doing it all. If your whole team is doing it all, or your 3-0 Lonzy, for example, you're more than likely not going to get on the shout, but you do have a boosted stat essentially towards the end of the season, where when you get the final season shout out for the whole season, right? There will be an end of season shout out for performance. of all 4 of these stats that I've been going on. And exactly, Alonzo,
Well,
like trust your
he's got a
teammates
very
to win
good
the
point.
1v2. Who, me?
Where can no. At the end of the season, I'd love to see worst objective player, worst kill KD. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll do it.
like,
I'm
right.
gonna do a vote. If it's not you, Lonzy, you might not see it unless we get a majority vote in the league to have it posted. All right. If it's you, Lonzy, I'll post it.
We're not gonna post it if it's one of the newer schools either, because I'm not trying to dog on somebody who's just trying to learn the game. Okay, like let's be real here.
It might be worst in Osiris League, is what it might be. All right.
I can see that.
So Lonzy, fingers crossed. We got one more shout out though after Dilly. Tuco.
Oh,
Tuco gets a shout out for having the most assists in a single game. We've kind of seen the assists kind of fall off a little bit here. I know it was high at the beginning.
Least valuable players.
I know at the beginning it was a lot of assists, but 13 assists is still nothing short of, especially on a team like UVU where everybody is trying to help everybody. And that's one of those things where, like, you look at Fisher, you look at UNA, you look at UOU, everyone's helping everybody. So if you can honestly get the most assists on the team in a single match and it be double digits, like, kudos to you. And I'm pretty sure this was against UCF, if I'm not mistaken, is where he achieved this goal.
UCF, the team that really needs a certain someone right now. No, I'm just joking.
Hey, you never know. I mean, they could. It's one of those hard things. But those are the 4 shout outs. There are 2 more shout outs going on College Halo's Twitter. I don't know if it's been posted yet. Naz probably has them scheduled. It is Slayer of the Week and Objective Player of the Week. Of course, the current players, I believe, already know who they are. And me, I know who they are. Oh, Ben does too, I guess.
I do not know who they are, but I am going to say right now, if you guys see Nazcast post himself this week, we'll have a problem, all right? I just want to let everyone know. Goob, if you're watching,
I want to let you know.
We'll have a problem.
YCP didn't play last week. So
yeah. So if Nazcast is on there, we do have a problem.
I literally got a message after he goes, the matches are over. And don't worry, we didn't play last week, so I won't get an award.
That's insane.
So
I mean, at least he knows, like
he knows. Do you know all the intel about our teams in our match? What does that mean? What does that mean? Speak English to me, Lonzy. And while you're speaking English to me, Ben, is the UCF match done?
I did say I would pull that up, didn't I? Checking right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm UNA.
Rio?
Yeah, who takes map 3? UNA. A lot of people are saying GG's, W College Halo. So yeah, seems like that one is over. Man, shout out Nazcast and Rev, man. The cams are on, like,
yeah.
Okay, first off, shout out Nazcast for clutching up, because there was a chance I was supposed to cast tonight. I had some stuff going on, could not cast. Nazcast clutched up, hopped in there for me. Shout out both of them for being cool, trying out this new system where they're gonna have cams going for the casters. Shout out our production team and also the graphics guys and everybody behind the scenes. I know they had like J Prod and Ron and Dog Bear and Kish were all on a call earlier trying to get everything sorted out for tonight. And so it's like really cool to see just, the overall production value just continue to kind of climb each week. Shout out College Halo, man.
Yeah, shout out College Halo. Lonzy, what has happened to one of the team's rosters?
Lonzy, just say it. Like,
say
you want us to, you're alluding us to say something, but we don't know what you're talking about. So then we can't say if we know anything or not because we don't know what you're talking about.
UVU, no, they have a new player. That's all I know. But
yeah, that's all we know.
I mean, I've benched Ben before out of anger.
Okay, that's insane. Yeah, no.
So
I don't think there's anything. As far as I know, I don't think there's anything between the players at all. I think it's just a decision. I know Brooks was not able to play. I do know Brooks is not able to play. He's just very busy. He's also supposed to be getting married soon. Shout out Brooks.
Oh.
Yeah. But outside of that, I really don't know. Anything further than that. But I mean, it seems like they've got a good guy as their fourth right now, and they're still doing their thing. They're still undefeated so far.
Yeah, so that's a matchup, dude. Like, we're gonna talk about it here in a minute, Lonzy, and it's actually matchup number 2 we'll talk about. But
Why, Lonzy? Are you afraid? Are you nervous about UVU, or do you need intel? Is that what you're asking me? You're in the chat asking about intel on another team. Are we nervous?
can't wait this Thursday, dude. I heard something.
I think you're tweaking. Put
Oh my-
your headphones back on. You'll be fine.
My bad. Gets robbed. You're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
gonna start. Yeah, bro. The whole family's just getting robbed downstairs. You're like, I'm pretty sure it's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
Super. Why are you getting ads, bro?
Probably because he just loaded the stream, like his first intro into the stream.
Yeah, but shouldn't he not get ads if he's? I'm pretty sure mods aren't supposed to get ads.
I don't think I put that setting on because we got to make a living, bro.
So you're giving me in super ads,
I don't get
and
ads.
we're supposed to be moderating the chat.
Yeah, I'd be
Scared
scared
of Tuco as you. Yep. Me too.
But let's go into our first matchup. It's finally different. We're not talking about Fisher off rip. All right. Mason, you're not even subbed. He said that with no chat badge, nothing. He said that full blown no badge.
Oh my gosh.
That was perfect.
Yo, guys, 10 gifted, and we will time out Maskey for 10 minutes.
All right. We're gonna go into our first matchup. It's finally not Fisher first, but I think it's a self-explanatory match. I don't know the date of this. If Ben can confirm it, I can see your hole in the wall. That's funny.
Wait, when I turn the chair. Yo, it looks so bad.
Super. You have the account. Okay, we don't have to send you your cut. You have the account.
This guy.
Going into our first matchup, OU versus Butler. I mean, I think that's a 3-0 OU. I think Butler will fight back in some sense of the manner. I just think OU is a little bit still too strong for Butler to come up and really dominate in any sense. He's got to sneeze.
It disappeared. I don't know where it went. Okay. No, I think OU is gonna slam this. Not like out of any disrespect for Butler. I mean, we've seen Butler play decently well against some of these bottom, what I'm calling the bottom 4.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know if they're gonna have it. What it takes to go up against OU. OU's got a little bit more of a tenured roster. Some of these guys who have been playing for 2 or 3 seasons now, so I think they're gonna come into this strong.
100% agree. Make sure you're writing those down. Look at him. Look at him. He's trying to figure it out how he can keep track of our. By the way, let me ask this before I go into the next matchup. How are you in super?
Yo, you just got a Discord message, and Easy would like to know where's his shout. I would like to know why he isn't. Why isn't he in the chat asking?
Easy, get in the chat, and I can explain it to you. If you're anywhere, someone go tell UCF to join up in the chat, and I will explain where his shout is.
There you go.
And super, thanks for the sub. It didn't do anything.
It did not come through. That's tragic.
Who
do we? Okay.
It didn't. That's weird. But thanks, Soup. You proved basically wrong. You're not a broke boy. But yeah, I mean 3-0, easy. But easy. Broke boy didn't even gift any. That's crazy. Last time we did a massive gift, I'm pretty sure Mason didn't get any. Oh, he used his prime. He's used that before. I'm messaging easy.
Okay.
because I'm letting him know. Had to read my last message, bro. But yeah, you ready for the next one? I'm sure Lonzy is.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Sure,
Lonzy's
why
ready
not?
for it. UVU versus UOU. Now,
Oh boy.
you saw
Oh,
this
boy.
on LAN, didn't you?
I did. I got to see this on land.
Okay. I'm saying 3-0 UVU.
Whoa. Okay. First off, you're insane for that one. And it's not any disrespect to UVU. It's just the fact that they have a new fourth.
Hey, I'm just trying to make Lonzy's steam.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm going to go 3-2 UVU.
Okay.
I think UVU is going to close out the Slayers, and I think the Slayers are going to be what matters most. That is just me.
Hey, Leo. Leave me alone, bro.
Why are you getting messages, bro? Why are you getting so many messages?
I'm popular.
Okay.
Last time. Boys, I need to buy new gamer goggles. Wait, straight up. Last time you guys played, you guys won. Who was the roster? Who was the roster? Huh? Who was the roster? Huh?
The last time you guys played was are you talking scrim or are you talking like play-in? You know what I mean?
Was there a roster from last year? Wait, was it? Yeah. When did you guys play? Did we miss it? Oh,
didn't
Utah
play
Halo. Utah Halo Land. The Utah Land. That doesn't count.
Dog, what?
There's a Utah Halo Land.
Yeah, I know, but like we're like why are we like that's where we're going with this? Okay. I mean, I guess long shot, but all right.
All right. Next matchup, which I think is more our speed, but we still know how it's going to go. 3-0 SNU. And Tuco. There's a lot of context to that dub, though. Yo, it's Kuko. It's Tuco, the hype train, our hype train guy. He's got a hype train conductor thing.
What's the next match?
SNU versus New Mexico. I said 3-0 SNU.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-0 SNU.
I mean, could you really go?
well.
Could you go any other route? Like you thought there for a minute.
Nah, I was trying to think. I don't. So last week, you went UNM over RIT. Sadly,
Yeah,
they did not pull out for you because they forfeited their game.
they sure did. They sure did.
I mean, I told you that was a crazy take, anyways, but whatever. I'll just say
I don't know.
if they don't forfeit, I still think it's I think it's a 3-0. I just hope they don't forfeit. Like I don't know if
Right.
that's going to become a continuous thing. I know they had a player who was like supposed to be subbing in because someone else couldn't play. I hope that I hope that they are playing their matches at least, even if they are losses. Like let's
Right.
you came here to play, right?
Yeah, if we get another FF probably out of this squad, I might just start. That might be my predictions moving forward. But I'm with you. I hope it's Thursday at 9. Super. I hope it is not like we had it with Montana State last season, where it was like we assumed FF for everything. You know, we're not.
Lonzy, what time is your game?
It's Thursday at 9.
You just said that.
I just said that. What? I just said that.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm actually tweaking. Okay, hold up.
9 p.m. Mountain Time. Are you happy?
That's 11 p.m. Eastern. 11 p.m. Eastern. Okay, thank you.
I'll be there.
I heard you say that. And then I was gonna be like, well, they might stream it on College Halo Twitch channel, but then what time is it though? Because I don't know if they'll do that. And in my head, I'm doing this whole process, and my camera just okay. There we go. We're back. In my head, I'm doing this whole process of like, will they stream that one? And then I'm like, wait a minute, what time are they gonna have the game? And then I just asked, and then you had already said it. We're not hitting today,
All right, next matchup. Okay, finally we have Fisher, and maybe Mason's still in the chat. Maybe he can tell me if this matchup's actually happening. But Fisher versus Baylor, 3-0. I mean, okay, let's be honest. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Let's.
The three. Why are we looking at anything? It's a 3-0 for Fisher. Like,
Or is it a 3FF? I mean, I'm just saying.
Either way, it's Fisher. It's Fisher.
Yeah. Fisher win 3-0. I mean, I hope Baylor doesn't look at this squad and say I'm not playing it. Mason, I hope you can schedule him, or somebody in your backpack can schedule him for you. Leo's just going against us in every single vote.
3-0, if Baylor 3-0's Fisher, I'm not gonna say that because if I say something crazy, Fisher might just throw just to see me do something crazy.
Mason's like, all right, I forfeit.
Yeah, like literally. No, it has to be a 3-0. It can't be a 3 forfeit, like, because then I know that they just threw. You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, I hope Baylor does play this. I mean, we played Fisher every time we could, because it was just a matter of playing the game. It wasn't. We knew we were gonna lose. Oh, look at that! Albie, he's got Albie on it. All right, Albie's waiting for Baylor to reply. Good luck. But stream. Oh, peace, Lonzy. Peace.
all right, Lonzo, take it easy, bro.
I just hope they play. Like, I don't want people to go into a match thinking, okay, this is Fisher. I'm not gonna play it because I'm not gonna win it. We were never gonna win it, okay? And we decided to full sprint.
We just vibed with it.
Yeah, we were just hanging out. We were hanging out on our side. And I mean, what? Sparty had his chair kicked all the way back, so like Fisher was hanging out too.
You had to lean in halfway through.
Yeah, when that Slayer started tilting a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I hope they do play. All right, next matchup. I don't think it's in the schedules. I haven't seen it yet. USF, UIUC. 3-0 USF. What do you think? I'm thinking 3-0.
I want to say 3-1.
3-1, all right.
I want to say 3-1, but like I feel like it has to be.
I say 3-0 in a sense of like, and no offense to Milkshake, no offense to that roster. Like Milkshake's.
Well, Milkshake's not playing anymore.
Yeah, but he's coaching it, right? Like he's the behind the curtain guy, right?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yes.
And Super's on his USF villain arc again. We can't.
It's never ended.
Can't ban him for that either, man. This is actually this is his business. But I just think that team doesn't have like the backbone that, let's say, we had at our first season against you. Like that was our team to play against, was USF before UNA got there, and they don't have the backbone to be down and out to come back and really upset a roster like that. So you go make that UNA one. That's my opinion. I mean, I don't know if you have the same opinion with that roster against USF, especially with the experience that we've had against that roster. I just think that without Milkshake, if they're down and out, UIUC's, they're down and out, you know?
Yeah, I think it's really gonna come down to the I feel like Slater is gonna be very difficult for UIUC to do anything with. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there's a world where we see them beat USF in a Slater. I think it would come down to like a situation where they get a pick that they really like for an objective. I don't really know what that would be for them. I know we've seen them play some pretty close objectives earlier in the season. We saw them play. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with a 3-0, but I could very easily see a 3-1 USF. Leo is absolutely trolling in the chat. Okay.
Did?
If you wanted to play, you could have just like invited me back, but
you left?
I got the offline bug again and I couldn't play a game, and so I joined him and then left so it would transition back to online. And I didn't even, like, it said he was in the menu, so I didn't even think anything of it, you know? Like, I just
You used
I
him
thought
as
he was just
used him
chilling.
as a tool. Man, that's crazy.
Okay, I do it all the time. I've done it to Slayer, I've done it to Naz, I've done it to him, I've done it to you. Like if somebody's online and just hitting the menus, yes, I'll join on them and then leave so I can get back in the game.
He said he sent you
He
a
did
Discord.
send this. Okay, but I didn't know you wanted to play. You just said you left.
All right. Next matchup after this is one that we just played, so let's get to talking about it. UNA versus UCF. We just talked about it. It was 3-0. Me and you at the beginning of the thing said it was going to be 3-0 UNA. Let's talk about this because everybody's talked about UCF being super. They lost. Do not pick UCF.
They already played this. They already played this.
Oh wait, he said it doesn't matter. He said he's always picking the opposite. It doesn't even matter.
I know.
Anywho, we talked about this prior. This team finally getting to play against D1 matchups. He said UNA cheated. That's funny. Watching it, I mean, dude, UCF, they have it. They have it in there. Any UCF guys out there, if you're listening, you guys have it. All right. And
You guys literally have balls on your team. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, literally. But they couldn't get the ball rolling.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Because I mean, you
That
start.
was a good one.
I don't know how the map picks went. Obviously, I'm not in that talk, but you get Vacancy King of the Hill first. New map, new season. And then you go into a Recharge Slayer. You need to win that Vacancy against UNA, or they're going to win that Slayer. Slayer's their worst mode map, and they won by, I think, 10 or something. Dang, Lonzy, don't call me out like that. But the first map matters the most against UNA when you're giving them a trip up. It needs to be close or a win, essentially. And that's how it used to be for us. You know, we were really close on that first map where we won it. We'd win the Slayer, and then it'd be like a battle to map 5, essentially, is how it boiled down to. That goes for like everybody that's in that middle of the pack team right now, like UCF, like USF, YCP. You have to make that first map a battle. So like UNA plays that Slayer so different. They were playing so confident and just ended up, once they got the momentum on Slayer, it was it. That was it. There was no coming back.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I've literally said it every season since we started this. UNA is such a momentum-based team. It's the same team. They're going to continue to be momentum-based. If you can shut them down once, it really does slow them down. I could really go into detail why it really slows them down. I'm not going to do that right now because if you're a ball knower, a college Halo ball knower, you know why. You know why. But they do slow down when you know it starts to get rough, when they start to have a tough opponent, start to kind of show some cracks and things in their setups. But if they're shooting, they are not going to slow down until you force them to. And I think that's why they're so momentum based. And it's tough when you're saying, like, the best time to shut them down is that Slayer. But when they are shooting as hard as they did in that first map, it's hard to shut them down in that Slayer.
It's very difficult. Now they're 5-0, so we'll see what happens moving forward. We have 5 weeks left, so you know we'll see what happens. Shooting while hard, yes, Mason.
Mason, isn't that what you do anyways?
Yeah, they're 5-0, Leo. What are you confused about?
Leo has no clue.
How?
Okay.
They won 5 games. I don't know how to explain it no more. They had a bigger pod. If people want info on that, stop it, Leo. Stop it.
Dude,
what?
Quit letting the chat distract you, bro. Lock in.
Oh, sorry. Next matchup. YCP versus Penn State. 3-0. YCP.
Oh, we both. Well, we don't count that one because UNA already won. I was about to write that down. Oh, YCP 3-0. My bad. Or
Oh.
3FF if Gwiz doesn't like actually let his team play.
What?
Like, isn't Penn State the one that like FF'd a while back because they had an issue and canceled their game last second or some junk?
I think maybe. I can't remember.
Am I tripping?
Might be tripping. Rev, Penn State drama, let's go. I think you're right. I think you are right. That would be a Leo question ultimately. If Leo can answer that or even think about it, or that may have been right before he joined. We're going into the next matchup because this was a plain and simple like 3-0. RIT versus Montana State. Now, after seeing everything, after seeing some matchups, okay?
Yep.
RIT 3-0. Okay. I still am pulling for you, Montana State. You can make it. But RIT 3-0.
Yeah, I'm gonna go RIT 3-0 also.
This last poll, like we've talked about, is really crazy. You know, like YCP, RIT, Clemson, Penn State, Montana, and NC State. Really crazy, like for that third place spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Penn State does FF, that boosts up other teams like Montana State and NC State. You know what I mean? And then if RIT can't make a match, or if something happens in a Montana State or NC State game, there's a chance RIT gets just knocked down. You know, like there's a lot of stuff happening in this last pod that third spot is very much a crazy, just I want to say unknown right now. I know we had our picks and we talked about it, but
yeah, EHC. Oh man,
is Montana
Lonzy
is Leo high? Is Montana State's not getting coached by Connor?
He just likes yapping, bro.
All right, final matchup of the series in the pods. Clemson versus NC State. It's a 3-0. No offense to NC State. I'm glad they're playing more. I'm glad they're more active. Leon is suited, but this is an easy like starting pods for Clemson. Clemson needs to battle up against that to kind of build up against that YCP matchup. I think that's their only competition in this pod is YCP. And it's good to get some reps because I used to always say this to our squad when we played the lower seeded teams. These are the matches we fix our mistakes, because if at any point, if that team could get through our cracks, it means we're that UNA is already through our, you know what I mean? I always say these are the games where you figure out what's wrong, what we're doing wrong, and work on it, because it's just a different skill level. NC State's playing RIT on Thursday, so I think that's their round 2. I figured that would happen during these pods. We have 5 weeks, and I imagine people are going to play their games out of order, which is fine. Just please submit your score reports accurately and on top of it.
Yep. Need to make sure that we're getting all our scores in. If you're also, please. Okay, I know most of you guys in this chat already have it on, so you guys are good. But if you've got, if you guys play somebody and they ask a question about it or whatever, we cannot do these shout outs of your team or your teammates or you yourself if no one on your team has the correct settings in place. There is a video up on our YouTube channel. You can also find it if you scroll up a little ways in the announcements of College Halo Discord. There's a little quick tutorial on how to turn on those settings so we can get your stats in Halo Data Hive. It is not that hard, I promise you.
Yep. Yeah, that would be huge. And EHG corrected me. Clemson versus RIT and Clemson versus NC State. Mason, did you earn?
Yeah, he's saying that they play on Thursday.
I got you. So you guys are playing a round 2 early. All right, so they're going to go up 2-0 in the weeks. Mason, did you buy a Ben Fish shirt? You didn't even. Did you win? You didn't win a Ben Fish shirt.
I think he's just saying I think he's just saying he wants one because he won at the LAN where we had the shirt. You know, he missed the hype. He missed the hype. I'm gonna keep it 100% honest with you. I'm gonna keep it 100% honest with you, bro. If I walked into like an event and Maysky had a Ben Fish shirt, I don't know, bro.
Hey,
That'd just be different.
I'm just saying, there might be a little nice, you know. He gave him the fourth wall link.
That's insane.
There might be a little surprise stream on LAN whenever that's announced by us. There might be some Ben Fish shirts going somewhere.
What?
I'm just making it up as I go. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
We
All
might.
right.
Who knows?
All right.
The hot tub stream might happen. LAN live. 100
At the Airbnb, we're just vibing in the hot tub.
Hey, 100 gifted, it'll happen. I'll bring equipment for it.
I'll do it for 25 gifted. I'll do it for 20 gifted.
20 gifted will not get us to reach our minimum. Let's keep the
25 gifted. How many do we need to get to the minimum? How many do we actually need?
25 would do it.
Okay. Yeah. So 25 gifted would do it, guys. Man, that was the original number that we said. That. Oh, bro, we're so shameless. We're so. So we're both saying Clemson 3-0. Sorry, I am
Clemson 3-0. And I'm just saying, if we could reach some goals this season before LAN, there's going to be a hot tub, and we'll make it happen. We'll have and Maysky will be there.
Macy will be there.
Macy's got the Fisher jersey on and just puts on a bathing suit and jumps in.
Okay.
Hey, but those are our matchups for the first week. Like I said, 5 weeks left until we get to our tiebreaker week. Lonty's ready, bro. We're gonna have so many people jumping in a kiddie pool.
How many of you guys, just while he's talking, you guys can just type it in the chat. How many of you guys in this chat right now are going to be in Atlanta for the LAN?
Everybody.
Okay.
But yeah, there's 5 weeks left before we get to that 6th week, which is your tiebreaker, and then we jump into whenever they announce the final date for the LAN and the location for the LAN. Has not been announced yet. I believe we have a week and a half left before announcement. They've announced for everybody, do start like fundraising for your teams to get there, start saving up. Mason, you don't got Sparty's checkbook right now, so start saving up.
He still got Fisher's checkbook. Don't like.
Did they? I didn't. Did they? They didn't pay till after last time, I thought.
Yeah, he'll get reimbursed.
Okay. Lonzy, you'll have money. Trust. Start fundraising and start getting there. Because we want everybody to be there. We want it to be hype. I know.
Let me wait. Sorry, no. I maybe you guys are. I don't mean the LAN for finals. I was not saying that as in Atlanta. I was talking about DreamHack when I asked that question.
Oh,
I
Fisher
don't know
didn't pay for it all. Okay.
Yeah. Because how Lonzy worded his thing, I didn't want to like. I was not saying that the finals are going to be in Atlanta. I do not know where it's going to be. I was asking who is going to DreamHack Atlanta for the Halo LAN that's going to be there. That's on me. I may have confused. I was trying to clear that up.
You did miss the OU hype. It was at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, start fundraising with your team. Start figuring out how to get to LAN because we want you guys there. We want to make it there. Stop laughing, bro.
Dude, a UOU car wash would go insane.
Yeah, it would actually. But yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen this year. For our side, I want this to be a fun experience for everybody, and I want to make it better than last year.
Did you say you're gonna make it happen for our side? Super, you heard that. Banksy's paying for everybody.
Hold on now.
Banksy said he's taking care of it for all of us this year.
Fonzie, I fractured my rib, bro. You're not allowed to go outside anymore. Get a work at home
Every
job.
time you walk outside, bro, you get hurt.
Mason, bring the fans with you. You got the fans. Bring the fans. Fonzie's right. I'm not covering with the 5 kids. The guy on the left. You, brother. That's you, brother.
Me?
Yeah. Right? Yeah. You, brother.
I'll see you in Atlanta. I'm so glad Clay's 18 now. That would have been a weird joke if he wasn't.
Yeah, we might actually have Clay at an event. There's an event in Georgia, so but yeah, I mean that's it for us on this end. Do we have anything else before I close this out here?
Overall, I don't think we have anything major. I mean, just keep showing all the love that you guys can to College Halo side of things. The season is going to continue to ramp up. I think it's only going to go up from here. Like we said last week, these new pod structures and how everything is looking, I think this is going to be where we're going to be seeing like some of the best matchups of the season. Outside of that, though, yeah, I got nothing. You got anything?
No, that's it. But everybody, follow us on Twitter. This is where we do our shout outs for the stats. We try to retweet as much as possible, like posts. That's also where you're notified when a pod goes live on YouTube after the fact, or when we go live on Twitch. And then, dude, subscribe on Twitch, guys. Remember, 25 gifted, and there's a hot tub stream at the LAN.
He don't even know.
I did do the math real quick. 25 gifted,
Okay.
and there's a hot tub stream at the LAN. I forgot. Clay was not here when we said that originally. But definitely, I know you got money. Leo's, no, he doesn't. But yeah, dude, follow us on all our socials. Subscribe, follow us on YouTube so you can watch after the fact, see how stupid we are, and see all our dumb. So he's gonna put $10. But yeah, I mean that's all I got. Send us out, and then guys will raid somebody. I'll find somebody to raid.
Somebody type some people in the chat you guys want to see us raid just while I'm sitting. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for sticking.